Hello students, how are you? Hope all of you are doing well in your home. Today I am going to teach you a new lesson in science. Here you can see a piece of a paper, right? So I am just letting it down. What did you just see? It moved away, right? You see many polythene bags around you. This is also moving. You see plants, you see tree branches, they also move. They swing. Also you see curtain in your house. When you open the fan, it swings, right? Also we breathe with the help of an organ. Okay, we breathe by nose. Now in Sankranti festival, children, you fly kite, right? You fly kite in the sky. Then if I ask you, what is the fastest mode of transport? Yeah, this is aeroplane. Now tell me any animal name which has feathers and fly in the sky. Okay, right, it is birds. Then insects also, they also fly in the sky. Now if I am showing you this chips packet, okay, it is filled with something. This rubber tube, this is a swimming tube, it is also filled with something. So you have seen many examples, huh? So can you guess what is common in all of that? Yes, it is air. Air is common in all of that. Like that paper of peace is moving in the air. Then we breathe by nose we breathe what? We breathe air. Kite flies where? Kite flies in the air. Aeroplane moves in the air. Birds, insects, they fly in the air. This packet is filled with air and that rubber tube is also filled with air. So children, our today's topic is air. Now if I ask you, where is air present? So like if you on fan in your house, you see that air is coming, okay? So you think that air comes from the fan. Is it correct? No children, air is not coming from the fan. Actually, air is present everywhere. Okay, air is present everywhere, but you feel it when you open the fan. So children, where is air present? Air is present everywhere around us. Now, if I come to summer season. In summer season, how do we feel? We feel very hot. In winter, we feel very cold. Why do we feel cold? Why do we feel hot? Because of the air. Children, in summer, we feel hot because hot air is present around us. In winters, we feel cold because cool air is present around us. So this shows that air is present around us. In this planet Earth, everywhere Earth is present. All of you know that we are living on a planet. Can you name that planet? Right, it is Earth. It is the third planet in solar system. And life only exists on Earth only. Okay. So why Earth is possible on Earth? It is because of air and water also. For water we will study later. But for now, air is very important component for life in the Earth. So air is present everywhere around us. Now, if I ask you, what things make air? Okay, what is air? Air is made up of what? Like if your mother makes milk shake, right? She takes milk, she takes sugar, she takes chocolate syrup, some cocoa powder, and she mixes all of these things. Okay? And she prepares a mixture. So, this is that is a mixture. In the same way, air is also a mixture of different gases. So air is made up of what? It is made up of different gases. Air is a mixture of gases. So our next topic is composition of air. What is the composition means? Composition means what it is made up of what? Okay, that is called composition. So in composition of air, there is different gases. There are different gases. Like you know what gas we breathe in? Oxygen. What do plants use for photosynthesis? for preparing the food, they use carbon dioxide. So you know that oxygen is present there, carbon dioxide is present there. But children, there are some other gases also which are present in the air. So the other gas name is nitrogen. What it is that? What is the name? Nitrogen. As you can see here in composition, nitrogen, in air 78% nitrogen is present and oxygen 21%. Then 1% are carbon dioxide and other gases. So air contains mostly nitrogen, it is 78%. Oxygen 21%. Carbon dioxide and other gases, it is only 1%. Then children, there are other things also which are present in air, like water vapor, like dust, like germs. Okay? So if I ask you what are the main constituents of what are the main constituents of air? These are nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide and other gases, water vapor, then germs and dust particles. Right? So now if I ask you, we cannot see water vapor in the air. Can you see? You can see, na? But then how do we know that water vapor is present around us? So we can do a very interesting activity, right? Children, before starting the activity, I want to tell you what is the definition of water vapor. You have seen boiling water in your home, right? So what comes out from the boiling water? Vapors come out. Okay? So children, water vapor is basically gaseous form of water. So what will be the definition of water vapor? The gaseous form of water is called water vapor. Now let us do an activity to show that water vapor is present around us. You can also perform it at your home. Okay? Like simple one, it's very simple one. Here I have taken one glass and it is filled with ice cold water. Okay? You will take out it from fridge and you will put it on the normal temperature of the room. After few minutes or after little like a few seconds, what will you see? You can observe here water droplets over the surface of glass. Are you able to see? So these are what? This is showing that water vapor is present in the air. Now you will ask how? See children, water vapors are present in the air, so they come in close contact of the glass. So the surface of the glass is very cool and water vapors, they are not that much cool. Okay, so they are in the gaseous form. They come in contact with cold water surface and they change into water droplets. That's why you see small droplets here on the surface of the glass. Why? Because those water vapors, they got changed into water droplets. Those water vapors, they got changed into water droplets because they got cooled down. Those water vapors, they got cooled down when they came in contact with cool surface of the glass. So actually this process is called condensation, children. The changing of water vapor into water is called condensation. But for condensation, we will study that in higher classes. So now you can see that water vapors, they came in contact of glass of the water and they changed into water droplets. This shows that water vapors are present around us in the air. Now children, if I talk about rainy season, in rainy season how do you feel? You feel sticky, huh? Like it's very humid, and humid means like it's warm and sticky. You feel very humid during rainy season. Why? Why? Because in rainy season amount of water vapor is much. There is more amount of water vapor in the air. That's why we feel sticky. This also shows that water vapors are present in the air. Also, I think your mother, she washes clothes daily, right? So, when she washes it, she put it in sunlight. Okay, so she put it in sunlight, clothes are little bit wet, and after some time they become dry. So where this water which was present in the cloths gone? Children, the water from the wet clothes, it goes to the air. The water changes into water vapors and it goes to the air. This also shows that air contains water vapor. So if I take a quick revision, answer me few questions, right? Okay, where is air present? Air is present around us and it is present everywhere. Now what is the composition of air? It consists of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, other gases, germs and dust, and water vapor also. Now if I ask you what is water vapor, gaseous form of the water is called water vapor. Now what I told you, so water vapor is done. What other component is present in air? Yes, dust is present. So children, dust is present in air. How can you feel it? How can you prove it? So your mother or anyone who cleans the furniture, right? Your maid comes in your house. She dusts furniture daily, huh? What if for some days furniture is not wiped? What will you see there? You will see there dust particles have settled down over that. You can also observe in your windowsill, okay, like there may be some dust particles. If it is not cleaned properly daily, you can see dust particles settled over the window sill. So from where this dust is coming? This dust is coming from the air only, because air consists of dust particles. You can also prove it with the help of an activity, right? What can you do? You can take a handkerchief and you can make it wet. Just put it in water and squeeze it. Then that wet handkerchief you put to some open area like near your window. Okay. After 2 or 3 days you will observe dust particles over that handkerchief. So this shows what? This shows that air contains dust particles. Okay. So you can put that handkerchief in different places and you can also measure the amount of dust particles at different places. So now we know that air contains water vapor and air contains dust particles. Now children, let's come to our different topic about air. You see that you feel air, right? Do you feel air? Yes. So every time is it same, like it is blowing normally? No. Sometimes it is very fast blowing. You can feel air. You can say, oh, today it's very airy, right? So like sometimes air is moving fast, sometimes it is slow. Okay. So on the basis of this, air has given 3 names. Okay. First one is wind. What is wind? So what is wind, children? Moving air is called wind. Moving air is called wind. Now second one is breeze. Okay. Breeze. What is breeze? Soft and gentle moving air is called breeze. Like sometimes you open your window or you are in any garden and air is moving very softly, soothingly, and you feel very good. So soft and gentle moving air is called breeze. That air will be called as breeze. Then the third one is storm. What is the third one? Storm. When air blows very fast. When air blows very fast along with rain and snow, then it is called storm. Like you must have seen in television or in newspapers that the pictures of a storm. What happens in a storm, children? You can see that the trees, they are coming out, they are broken up, they are rooted up. You can see that houses are broken down, they are damaged. Why? Because of that fast moving air. The air is moving very fast. That's why it is damaging the houses. Trees are coming out. Okay, it is damaging the property. It is damaging the life. So the fast moving air is called the very fast moving air accompanied by rain and snow is called storm. So these are different forms of air. So let's recapitulate our topic once again, children. If I ask you what is the difference between wind, breeze and storm, can you tell me one difference only? Yes, normal moving wind is called normally moving air is called wind. Then soft and gentle moving air is called breeze. Then very fast moving air along with the rain and snow is called storm. Children, I want to discuss with you one more activity just to show that water vapor is present in the air. Like what is that? It is also a simple one. You wash your hands, right? You wash your hands and make it wet. After some time, what do you see? You see that your hands, they become dry, right? You can also do in your home now. Just try it after the this session completes. So just wash your hand and after washing let it dry. After some time you will see that where is the water? Water has gone. Water is not present in your hands. It is not present over your hand. Where is it gone? It goes in the air because water changes into water vapors. So water vapors are present in the air. The water changes into gaseous form of water. That water goes into the air in the form of water vapors. So children, that also shows that in our air water vapors are present, right? Let's recapitulate our today's topic. Okay, I will ask you few questions one by one and you will answer me. Okay. Now the first question is, can you see air? No, we cannot see air. Second one, where is air present? Air is present everywhere around us. On every part of the earth, air is present. So what will be the answer? Answer will be air is present everywhere. Now the third one. Why do most of the things moves? Things moves because of the presence of air. Why are we able to breathe? Why do animals able to breathe? They are able to breathe because of the air. They take in oxygen. They breathe in oxygen. Then why do plants are able to prepare their food? Because plants also use air to make their food. Then why do we feel sticky during rainy season? We feel sticky during rainy season because during rainy season amount of water vapors is very high. You see boiling water. What comes from the boiling water? Water vapors. Water vapors come from the boiling water. Next one is what is the composition of air? Which gas is present in maximum amount in air? The answer is nitrogen is present in maximum amount and it is 78%. Now if I ask you what is the percentage of oxygen that we breathe in? What is the amount of oxygen present in air? It is 21%. Are germs present in the air? Right. Germs are present in the air, children. Now the next question is, what is wind? Moving air is called wind. What is breeze? Soft and gentle moving air is called breeze. What is storm? Very fast blowing air along with rain and snow is called storm. It damages life and property. Next question, why do clothes dry up? Clothes dry up because water present in wet clothes, it goes into air. Okay children, because the water vapor is changing into water vapors. Actually this process is called evaporation. When water is changing into water vapor on heating, due to sunlight, the wet clothes, they get sunlight, they get heat. So water present in wet clothes, it changes into water vapor and it goes into the air. Okay, so this is because of evaporation. So why do clothes dry up? Because water vapor present in the clothes, it goes into the air. Now if I ask you what is the use of carbon dioxide gas, can you tell me? Yes, carbon dioxide gas is used by plants to make their food. What is the use of oxygen gas? Oxygen is used to breathe in. Okay, we use oxygen to breathe. Without oxygen we will not be able to live. Okay, so you see children, without air we are even not able to live. So air is the most important constituent of our life. It is the most important constituent for the existence of life on the earth. So that was all about today for air. Hope you got all the points and all the things are clear to you. In our next class we will study about the uses of air. Thank you.